We are in Runaway Bay, just as you mentioned. We're on the county side of things, and this is just one of those homes that has sustained extensive damage from that EF2. We're talking winds of 130 miles per hour. This was on the ground for 1.5 miles, and there is so much destruction through town. There's debris in trees, branches down, the roofs of homes that have been completely taken off. The roof of this home is actually over there in that field. You can see their appliances, the water heater, the dishwasher, debris everywhere. And the homes in this neighborhood, we are just off of Jasper Creek Road. Everyone has some level of damage, whether it's to their shingles, their roof, their fences down, everything. We've got an RV tipped over down that way. There's a lot of damage through Runaway Bay. What has been cool today is to see the Texans helping the Texans. We've had people passing out lunches and waters, the people who maybe didn't have as much cleanup today, just seeing how they can help their neighbors. So that's been really incredible to see, but cleanup efforts really have begun. House down the street that lost their complete top floor. You've got bathtubs in yards, roofs on other people's yards. It's pretty incredible to see the damage sustained here. I want to give you a look at the paths of those tornadoes. So the first one in Runaway Bay on the ground for 1.5 miles, and that had a path width of about 1,000 yards. An EF2 tornado, once again, wind speeds of 130 miles, and unfortunately one fatality, Juan, that you saw his picture there just a couple of minutes ago. And then that second tornado is this supercell, one supercell that was just so long lasting. We're talking 12 hours as that started up along the Red River and made its way into the North Texas Metroplex eventually. The death in Parker County, that was due to some of those really strong winds, upwards of 90 miles per hour, those straight line rear flank downdraft winds. And what we saw out of that was also an EF1 tornado that touched down in Springtown, winds of 105 miles per hour, two incredibly strong storms. And speaking of Springtown, that's where we've got meteorologist Damian Lotus live, and he's giving a first look at some of that damage in Springtown. So I'm going to send things over to Damian.
All right, McKenna, thank you so much. That's right, we are live right now in Springtown in what once was an outdoor shop. And this tornado that was tore its way through Springtown was so powerful that what you see right here, this is a dumpster, right? But just 2 nights ago, what was parked here was a full-size pickup truck. And now look, that pickup truck has been tossed like nothing all the way over here. That's the kind of damage that we were tracking with this storm. But once again, the most widespread damage we saw, the most devastating damage we saw from this storm is this house right here. I mean, just look at the utter devastation that was caused by this tornado. And it wasn't just this area that we saw the widespread damage. All across Springtown, we've seen reports of vehicles tossed. We've seen widespread destruction to homes, to families' homes, and also widespread trees and power lines just snapped in half. Now, whenever we talk about the damage done by tornadoes, now, yes, this was an EF1 tornado, and we always try to emphasize that it doesn't matter what the strength of a tornado is, because an EF1 can do this. This is the kind of damage that we've been talking about. So now that as we head into severe weather season, you need to remain weather aware. And speaking of remaining weather aware, McKenna, as you look here over my right shoulder, we're starting to see some of those towering cumulonimbus clouds of the storms that are starting to impact parts of the Metroplex.
We just saw that severe thunderstorm watch issued by the National Weather Service. That is for the rest of this afternoon and, in fact, until the early morning hours, 2 o'clock in the morning. So anywhere that you see on my weather graphics, that pink highlighting, those are those counties that are under that severe thunderstorm watch. So that does include Dallas, Tarrant counties, and also Collin County, and then spots farther to the east. So I want to give you a look at what's shaking out currently on radar. And you'll notice it is east of that 35 corridor that we're starting to see a few things fire off. We're talking the chance for isolated to scattered, strong to severe thunderstorms as we do get through the rest of this afternoon and evening. Here's the problem. It's been really hot. It's been a bit muggy too, with a dry line positioning itself right over the Metroplex. That gives us our lifting mechanism to help get some of those storms going. So you'll see that Storm Prediction Center, the threat does increase the farther east you get, where you see that level 2 out of 5 risk for strong to severe thunderstorms. thunderstorms. So if you live in those spots and really anywhere across North Texas, this is just your reminder that you are staying weather aware as we get through this evening, but also into tomorrow. Right now you're taking a live look out over Arlington. You can see some of those clouds off in the distance as well. We have temperatures in the upper 80s, but we actually broke a record high today with temps in the low 90s, 93 degrees at DFW. It was warm. If you stepped outside, you felt it indefinitely. I want to give you a look at Futurecast as we do get through the rest of the evening. Notice the bulk of that storm activity is along and east of the 35 corridor, so just make sure you are staying weather aware. We have a first alert weather day on tap for tomorrow. Reason for this, during the morning, I think best chances for just an isolated strong storm. But then as we get into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening, that's when I think we'll see those better chances for some strong to severe thunderstorms. And in fact, the greater risk then is also going to be in our eastern counties. Threats for large hail and also threats for damaging wind gusts. So just make sure you've got multiple ways to receive weather alerts and you are keeping a close eye on radar as you head out and about. There's that SPC outlook. You'll notice the orange, that's that 3 out of 5 risk, which does include a portion of the Metroplex, a portion of Dallas and Collin counties. So just make sure you have that in mind for tomorrow afternoon and evening. We'll be looking at temps starting in the mid 70s during the morning. Then we head to the upper 80s for tomorrow afternoon. After that, rain chances die down for our Wednesday. We get a bit of a break, but they're back Thursday and Friday. But this time it's more of a heavy rain threat. Temperatures will be much cooler by that point. Once we get through Thursday and Friday, we have a nice weekend ahead with cooler temperatures and also drier conditions. We'll be talking highs in the upper 60s and low 70s as we get through the upcoming weekend. So get ready for it. We do have a cool down on the way, but let's get through that first alert weather day and this evening first. And again, just make sure that you are staying weather aware.